Hello, 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 hello. What's good? Hope you're all doing good, everybody. Oh, who is that? Thank you, Ghost Phase Moon, for the resub. 7 months. Thank you. You know, he is on iPhones. He is. He is on iPhones. I think. He actually is on iPhones. Baaulp quiet? Am I quiet? Hello? Hello? Am I quiet? Hello? Hello? I don't think I'm quiet. Maybe the music's loud. Alright, I'm just speaking up. But how are you doing today? Hope you all doing good. We're getting set up. Thank you, Lumen Estes, for the resub. Thank you for the 36 months of support. That's 3 fucking years. Thank you. Yo! You kicking off a hype train? We got a level 1 hype train going on right now. Thank you so much for the resubs, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on this wonderful Thursday afternoon. Hope you guys are... It's been cooler where I am, but I've heard it's gotten really hot on the West Coast, so... Give and take. Apologies that y'all are roasting out there. It's hot and smoky in Washington. Ouch. That's gonna suck. Hope you guys are managing to stay cool. I'm very bouncy today. I'm bouncing. I'm bouncing. I'm bouncing. I'm I'm bouncing. I'm hopping up and down. Alright, we're gonna get started real soon, folks. Hey, you know what I haven't done in a while? Let's roll the intro. I don't think I've rolled the intro in a long time. Alright, thank you guys for the resubs. Let's roll the intro. Oh! Hey. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And thank you for having fun with us today. It means a whole lot to me because this show isn't just for you, it's in part by you. It's thanks to your contributions in all of its form that I'm able to do all of this. So thank you. It is through your generosity and your support that the show keeps going and I keep having fun with it. Big thanks. And for those of you who don't know what it's about, let me show you. Hello, hello, hello. It is Thursday, August 17th, 2023. It is 2:57 p.m. here on the East Coast of North America, here in my neck of the woods. I'm actually early. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I'm early. I'm early for once. I'm early for once. I'm early for once. It's 2:57. I'm 3 minutes early. Can you believe that? It is, yeah, but it's Thursday. The weekend is looming close, chat. The weekend is looming close. It's almost here. You got today and tomorrow, and then you're home free. Well, if you're a weekend warrior like me. If not, then I salute you. 1, 2, 2. Are we in America or Europe or Poland? I don't know. But thank you guys for tuning in today. Thank you for the resubs. Much appreciated. Twitch says we missed the hype train. I have a button for this. Aww. But I don't really care. Thank you for tuning in. It is Thursday. It is Thursday, August 17th, 2023. The weekend is getting close. Maybe, who knows? Maybe this could be the start of your work week, but I don't know. I'm going to assume that in The Office, if The Office was in Squid Game, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? If work hadn't been slow lately, I would have gifted some subs. Don't worry about that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good about that. Don't worries. No worries. But yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah, the weekend's coming close. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. I'm gonna crack open a cold one. And by cold one I mean that just sprayed everywhere. God fucking damn it. Why did I do that? God. Fuck. It's like all over my phone too. God damn it. I'm drinking. I weighed myself today, and guess how much I weigh? I want guesses. How much do you think I weigh? 150. Okay, that's not fun because literally the first guess was right. I'm 150, which is not good because how tall are you though? I'm 5'8". So I'm 150, which is actually not good because that's 10 pounds over my goal weight. So it's back to the low calorie 20. It's back to the low calorie what? This thing, 25 calorie sodas for me. The poopies, yes. It's no more Pepsi, no more Coke. Resubscriber. Thank you, Mike Mega, for the 16 months of support. Thank you for the resub, much appreciated. Yeah, no more.
Poppy, yum.
No more. No more. Yeah, no more Coke. No more Pepsi. It's I'm drinking weird low calorie sodas for people like me. Thank you, Lori Chloride, for the 100 bits. Yeah, it's poopies. Here on out. Resubscriber. Yo, Kate the Pink with the 24 months of support, much appreciated. 2 years of support. Damn, thank you.
2 whole years sipping a poopy.
Yeah. Someone in chat asked if this stuff is good. No. It's not good. It's not good. It sucks actually. But okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. It sucks. It's not good. But I'm Chinese. So I'm used to drinking. I grew up in a household where your parents give you weird, bitter, nasty stuff to drink and you just accept it. I am so good at swallowing nasty fluids. Like I can drink things. I can drink things that would make you gag. Like I have drank things that are supposed to be good for me and just look like swamp water. So is Yo, I'm drinking slime. Thank you for the resub.
Weird flex, but okay.
And it's not a flex. I'm just trying to, and give you some understanding. So are poppies good? Not really. But it tastes. I've tried a few of the different flavors. They're not good. They're not good. They're all made with apple cider vinegar, and you can't taste the apple cider vinegar. Sending love and support from Korea. Yo, shouts out. We got a viewer from Korea. Yo, thank you for tuning in. I guess it is 3. What? It's 3 a.m. in Korea. What are you doing still up? Don't you got work tomorrow? Or school or whatever? Anyway, but yeah, it's not good. It's not tasty. But, and not all the flavors. The other flavors taste nasty too. But this flavor in particular, the orange one, the orange flavor kind of hides the apple cider vinegar element of it, and it tastes just close enough to an orange soda that it works out. So this is the only one I get, the orange soda one, and it works. It works. And I close my eyes and I can pretend like I'm drinking an orange soda. You know? I can close my eyes and I can pretend like I'm drinking a Sunkist, but I'm not. And my body doesn't suffer for it because it's only 25 calories. So, it's only 25 calories, so I'm not sitting here suffering. Resubscriber. What's poppin'? B-Nash? Is that what you're gonna call it now? Thank you for the 29 months of support, though.
B-Nash.
Thank you for the 29 months of support, though. Much appreciated. Shouts out. Yo, the subs are rolling in all of a sudden. Thank you, A Dingo, for the 37 months of support.
37 months. Is that a lot? Here's to more Baaulp Nation.
Yeah, thank you, A Dingo. Quitting soda is really hard because of the caffeine and calories, but yeah, sometimes replacement shit tastes like ass, but it gives you the feeling of drinking one. So yeah, this is like the shit. Yeah, between this and seltzer, I'm like, I actually do drink very little soda. I used to drink like a can of soda a day, and now instead I drink a can of this a day, which is only 25 calories, or if I'm feeling like it, I drink a can of like Polar Seltzer, and that has 0 calories. So yeah, I'm down to like 1 soda every 2 months. Yeah, same. Every month I have 1 soda. I have 1 real soda a month, and then it's like fake sodas every the rest of the month, and that's how I try to keep healthy. But yeah. Quitting soda was the best thing I ever did, but mostly because I was getting kidney stones. Oh, God. That's crazy. That's scary. Yo, thank you, Lori Chloride, for the resub. Much appreciated. Yeah, I drank a lot of soda. I never got a kidney stone. That's a lot of soda that you gotta drink to get a kidney stone. Kidney stones are terrible. Don't get them if you can. They're really bad. Did I tell you guys why I stopped drinking orange juice? Um. Uh. Yeah, the sodas were leaching calcium from my bones and making stones, and it was awful. Oh my god! That's scary! Holy shit. I knew a kid in high school who said he drank so much orange juice that he got a kidney stone. And that made me not drink orange juice anymore. Because I was like, oh my god, that's fucked up. That can even happen to you. So I don't drink orange juice anymore. Yeah, you cannot drink citrus with kidney stone issues. Uh-oh. I've never had a kidney stone before, so I will not start. We'll end it at that. We'll end it at that. We'll end it at that. I won't start. Anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. Like I said, it's the start of hopefully after today it'll be the start of the weekend. Uh Had a friend who would almost exclusively drink Pepsi until she had to go to the hospital like 8 times in a month. Oh my god! Yeah, okay. I would drink a can of soda a day, but I would like, that's it. After that one can of soda, I would like drink, all I would drink is water. I never drink soda instead of water. I don't know how you could do that. That's like crazy. I would have one soda a day, and it would be water for the rest of the day. Even at my worst. I like water. So, damn, I guess I never was that bad. But yeah, I but yeah, water is good for you. Drink water. I know I'm drinking this right now, but drink water. Don't I'm having this as a treat. This is what it's like to be 30. I'm drinking a shitty, nasty apple cider vinegar soda with 25 calories in it. I'm calling it my treat. Those of you in your 20s, this is what you got to look forward to. This is my treat for the day. This is my treat. All right, not a cookie, not a candy. This is my treat. I'm calling this my treat. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good start to the weekend. I'm having a great weekend planned out. You know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm gonna go see. Tomorrow, I am gonna go see Pee-wee's Big Adventure with a friend. So we're gonna go do that. You got a pool party on Saturday? Yo, that's so sick. Growing up poor and in the city, never had a pool party. I've never been to a pool party. I've never known anyone that owned a pool. Because they're expensive here. Because, like, you know, here in the city, like, where are you going to have a... You got to be, like, really rich to have a pool living in the city. So, I've never been to a pool party. Yeah. You got to be in, like, a hotel for that or something. Yeah. But, yeah, I've never been to a pool party. Ever. I mean, I don't imagine being too different from a regular party, just that you get to swim. But I've never been to one. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go see Pee-wee's Big Adventure tomorrow, and then on Saturday we record a new episode of the podcast. So, we're recording a new episode of the podcast on Saturday. So if you want to send a question into the if you want to send a podcast email in, now's the time to do it. You got today and tomorrow before there's no cutoff, but you know, I'm not looking at that shit twice. You know, the podcast is free. No one's getting paid for this, so I'm not gonna look at it more than twice. Okay, so. You know, I'm going to look at it tomorrow in the evening or maybe Saturday morning and, you know, there's the cutoff. But yeah, send a podcast email in to podcast@radiotv.solutions. That's podcast@radiotv.solutions. And, ask us a question. Talk about whatever the hell we talked about last podcast. And whatever. I don't know. Tell us something funny. Here, I'll give you a hint. You gotta be succinct. The best podcast emails are succinct. You gotta keep it succinct. Okay? Keep it nice and short. I'm not gonna name names, but some of you guys, you write an email and it's like if you write in an email with more than one paragraph, you've already written too much. It's got to be, because you have to keep in mind, I'm reading the email on the podcast. If you're going to type in more than a paragraph, bad news. Anyway, today is an episode of Baaulp TV. It is August 17th. We're halfway through the month. Hopefully August has been good for you. It's summer is ending. Fall is approaching rapidly. Fall is approaching. August is approaching very soon. Very quick. The leaves are going to change color. It's going to start to get cold. Florida with a frowny face, eh? Yeah. Anyway. We actually have a topic today. Because normally I just kind of ramble. But today we actually have a topic. And today's topic is that there are so many goddamn video games coming out. Holy shit. There are so many video games coming out. So, first things first. Cut the music. It's time for talk only. Cut the music. I like Tom and Jerry, but cut the music. Anyway, so first things first is the Gamescom. So Gamescom is happening in Germany. I woke up yesterday. And it's always fun. It's been years. I've been streaming for 3 years now. But it's still funny whenever it happens. I'm on Jeff Keighley's mailing list. And so I woke up yesterday. And I woke up yesterday and I got an email from Jeff Keighley. It's never like Game Awards. He doesn't have if he does have a company, it's like he just uses his name. So it's always an email from Jeff Keighley, and it always makes me do a double take, and it's really funny. But I got an email from Jeff Keighley yesterday saying hey, Gamescom is next Tuesday. It happens in Germany every year. Would you like to co-stream it? And I was like, okay, sure, I'll co-stream it. So let me look up the date. Or not the date, it is on Tuesday. But let me look up the... where's the email? I didn't delete it on accident, did I? Is this it? No. It is... Come on, where is it? Aha! So, it's at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So, I'm thinking Tuesday night. We co-stream it. Co-stream the Gamescom for you guys. How's that sound? So yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna sign up to co-stream it, and according to them, it should be. Oh no, it's 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, it's 2 p.m. Eastern. So no, not in the evening, in the afternoon, right? Because it's happening in Germany. So it's 8 p.m. for Germany, but it's 2 p.m. for us. So 2 p.m. here on the East Coast, 11 a.m. Pacific. I'm
I'm gonna be co-streaming Gamescom on Tuesday. Um, Apparently they have some games. Apparently they have some games. There should be new details about the Alan Wake game. New details about the Assassin's Creed game. So it'll be interesting to see what gets announced. Gamescom, a lot of games get made in Europe. So yeah, there should be a good deal of stuff that that they have to say. Cause a lot of things got announced. I'm guessing that it's gonna be a lot of the things that got announced this summer, like a few months ago. It'll be that stuff, but more substantial. So more of Alan Wake. I know a lot of people were excited for the new Alan Wake game. They probably have more to show from that. And some new stuff. They also have like some Wukong game that I've never heard of, but we'll see. We'll see. A Wukong game made by some gringos. I rub my chin at that. But yeah. But aside from Gamescom, which is next week, have you guys noticed that like a metric fuck ton of good games are dropping? So I don't have anything like planned to show. We're just gonna play this by ear. But like, oh my god. There's like so many new games coming out. What the fuck? So a bunch of games have already come out that you guys are probably enjoying. Street Fighter 6 is like the big fighting game. I've been binging that game non-stop. I got into Plat 3 on Monday. On Monday or Tuesday, I got into Plat 3. So I'm higher than I have been. I'm slowly climbing up, slowly inching my way into Diamond. Getting my Marissa up there. But also, I've also been playing Halls of Torment on my own time. I streamed it that one time, and then I've been playing it on my own. I pretty much have finished the game. Well, because the game's in early access, so the game's not done. But I pretty much finished the game, like what there is of it so far. And that game's been really fun. I highly recommend you check it out. If you've played like, Vampire Survivors front to back, and you have like nothing, you're like you have nothing left to unlock, and you have nothing left to do of the game, I would highly suggest Halls of Torment. It's a really good game. It's a Vampire Survivors like, except instead of Castlevania, it leans in onto the Diablo aesthetic. Like Diablo 1, it looks like an old computer. It looks like Diablo 1. It looks dope. It's early access, but don't let that scare you because the game's pretty good right now. Even in its incomplete state. Not a lot of bugs. It's very playable. And I think it's only like $4, $5 right now, so definitely go check it out. It's a steal. There's an indie game called Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, there is. I have Baldur's Gate 3. I've been sitting on Baldur's Gate 3 for years. I bought it when you first could, like early access. I played through a little bit of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait until it's done. Well, it's done. It's finally out, and I'm too busy to play it. I'm playing Street Fighter instead. But, yeah, everyone who's been playing that game has said that it is really good. It's kind of... The only thing that worries me is that everyone says it's kind of buggy. It looks a little buggy. It looks a little... not as polished as I hoped it would. I was hoping that it'd be like a really polished product, that it wouldn't be buggy or anything. But, that being said... It's a pretty good... It sounds like everybody who's been playing it has been having fun. So, yeah, definitely a little buggy, but, it's a turn-based Dungeons and Dragons game, You'll live. Yeah. It seems like people are having fun in spite of how buggy it is, which is a good sign. It's a good sign. It's not like people are not having fun and it's buggy. But Bulb, what's your Baldur's Gate Sona? What does that mean? You mean my character? I haven't started it yet, which is funny. I have not started it yet. I should. I should take out some. I should take some time to play it. But I've been having too much fun with Halls of Torment. Not gonna lie, the 2 games I've been playing have been Street Fighter 6 and Halls of Torment. Those are the 2 games I've been binging. On whenever I have free time. Are you gonna play solo? Yeah, I'm gonna play solo. I like to play solo. Wayne, Gur, Trog, and Log are playing a multiplayer campaign together. So expect them to talk about that on the podcast. But nah, I don't know why, but I like to play on my own time. And I don't want to have to like wait for my friends to be available, you know? Also, playing co-op is fun, yeah, but you don't get to play with any of the
21.
You don't get to like experience the story the same way because of the like basically all like the in-game like play like the characters, you basically make them wait at camp. Like they don't like do anything, you know? So it ends up being a very different experience. Yo, Coupon for Jeans, what's good? Thank you for the 21 months of support. That's 7 times 3. Thank you. If a year only had 7 months in it, you would have been subbed for 3 years already, but a year has 12 months in it, so nah. Anyway, but yeah, it's like it's really funny because like it's really funny because like yeah, when you play co-op, it really is a different experience. You get to play with your friends, so it feels more like a D&D campaign, like a real D&D campaign, right? Because like they're playing together. So like each person controls their own character and they're playing together. And it's kind of cool because it feels like you're playing D&D, right? So there is a case to play co-op. Like co-op seems fun. But then on the flip side of that, the drawback is that like all the all the characters on the box, like you look at the box for Baldur's Gate 3 and you look at all these cool characters and they all just sit at camp and they don't like you don't talk to them or do anything to them. And it kind of messes up the story a little bit because the story like involves these characters. So like something that keeps happening is their party is just Gur, Wayne, Trog, and Log, right? That's their party, right? And so they're going through, and then every once in a while, it's like, whenever one of those characters is important, I'm not, like, this is not even, like, a spoiler. This is what it's like to play co-op, in Baldur's Gate 3. When the character is important, but you're not using them, it's like you get to the part in the story and then they like walk in through it, they're like it's like Kramer. They like walk in through a door, say their lines, do the thing, and then they like they leave. So it's like there's a drawback. There's a drawback. They're definitely having fun though. But personally, I don't want to wait for my friends to be available cuz like, then you have to like schedule and it's like I just want to play it on my own time, on my own pace. And I also want to just experience the story. Like I think the characters are cool, so they're like missing all of that. They're missing all of that. So, or they're not like missing all of it, but like the story ends up being like it just like the story isn't dumb, but it feels dumb because they're playing co-op, if that makes sense. Because like, it's like, oh, this character is important for this part, and it's like they get to the end of the dungeon and this character is supposed to say something, so they like just randomly pop up. They're all level 1, which is really funny. They haven't been used, so they're all level 1 and they're just like, oh, hi, and then they like leave. They do the thing and they leave. But yeah, I know a lot of people are having fun with Baldur's Gate 3. Are there any other games that have come out since that I haven't Like, not games that are about to come out. Games that are already out. Have I missed any? So many games have come out. Katamari Damacy 2 Remake. We love Katamari. I need to play that too. So I've already played that on stream on my special PS2 that connects to my computer. But I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. I wanna play with good graphics on my computer on Steam. So I might do that at some point in the future. Pikmin 4? Yes. I know a lot of... Just when I think I'm not going to buy another Nintendo game again, they get me by the balls. Pikmin 4, everyone is saying, is really, really good. People said that... I've heard people say that, like, Pikmin 4 is like Pikmin 2, but better. And so it's like, god damn. I was like, they got me by the balls. It's like, ugh. You got me. You got me. Pikmin 4 is way easier than Pikmin 2. I'm gonna be real. I don't play games because they're hard anymore. Now, on the flip side, I also say that, like, Dark Souls is not hard. So, you know, my opinions are clearly kind of specific. But, yeah, I don't play games for difficulty. I play games because they're fun, you know? Again, I'm the guy who says that I'm also the guy that plays fighting games, and I don't think a game like Dark Souls is hard. So, like, you know, take that, you know, clearly I have, like, you know, some like weird film reviewer guy opinions, but about video games. So, you know, I probably don't think like you when it comes to video games, but I play games because they're fun. I don't have that, like, I don't need, like, some people, they play video games as if to, like, brag that they're good about something. And I hate those people. I don't do that. I play video games because they're fun. So I don't care if your game's really easy. I play them because they're fun. Like, I think a few years ago, I played A Short Hike. That game has, like, no difficulty. That game is just fun because you just run around and, like, you do a little bit of platforming and then you, like, find stuff and then that's fun. So yeah, I don't care if it's easy. I don't have Pikmin 4 yet. I'm trying to get out of the habit of buying the game before I even play it. You know, I realize that, like, that's the reason why we all have such, like, terrible backlogs on Steam. Is because they're like, oh, this new game, I want to buy it. I'm gonna buy it, and then they're like, oh, but I want to finish these other games first. Like, I want to stop doing that. You know, I want to stop doing that. I want to, like, buy the game, play it, beat it, and then move on. Because, you know, I want to be more responsible with my... Even if I, like, end up buying the same number of games, it just feels a little bit better, you know? Like, if I'm spending the same amount of money on games, you know, I don't think I'm not doing this as, like, a cost-saving measure. I'm doing this because it's like, God, I should probably, like, buy the game, beat it before I, you know, buy the other one. You know, I don't want to, like, hoard the game. But yeah. I want to do that. And so I haven't had Pikmin 4 yet, but I know it's good, and I know I ought to play it because even though I've never played Pikmin 3, I will still call myself a Pikhead. I'm a Pikhead. I'm a Pikmin head. I love those little guys. I like the sounds they make. I like throwing them around. I don't like it when they die, but that is a consequence of playing the game. But yeah, are there any other games that have gone under the radar? I feel like a lot of games got, like, a lot of the games that were, like, probably in the works before COVID and then kind of got slowed down because of COVID, like, are finally out now. And I mean, yeah, they're just like, they're all like coming out now. So this year has been like really good for games. I'm not talking about games that aren't out yet. So stop talking about Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. You use a little Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is out, but I've been hearing some negativity regards to that game. I've been hearing some negativity. Some big negativity. Apparently people are not having fun. Apparently, like, allegedly with Diablo 4, people have I don't know if someone on stream told me this or if someone else told me this, but allegedly what happened was they bumped up the pricing, or they like, without getting into the specifics, they basically just like took their endgame content and stretched it out. So like, yeah, drop rates have changed. Like, you know, stuff is just harder to get. So it's like, that's not a good sign. That's especially not a good sign when their competition, Path of Exile, is like, you know, as far as I know, it's smooth sailing. But what was I gonna say? Oh, no one mentioned this. Hey, shouts out to chat for not mentioning. No one said this, so I'm really proud of you guys. No one said this. No one pointed this out. No one pointed this out, so I'm actually really proud of you. Overwatch 2. Give yourselves a pat on the back. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Overwatch 2 is on Steam, and the reviews for it are really bad. And normally I'd be like, oh, it's just dumb people dogpiling a bad game, but in this case, it feels very deserved. It feels very deserved. And it's a little, I do want to talk about it because I was reading up on it a little bit, and it's a little bit more nuanced than that. I want to be real, and I want to like say, who is Overwatch 2 for? Like, who is it for? Aside from people with sunk cost. Like, if you spent time getting really good at Overwatch, I can see how you don't want to give it up. And it's like, you know, this is the game that you got good at. And so it's like, you know, you're holding on because it's the game you got good at. I was top 500 in Overwatch and I quit the game. Yeah. Yeah, like, people have moved on, but I know a few people who are like, they got really good at Overwatch, and it's like, you know, it's the game they're good at, so they don't want to give it up. But yeah, it's like, aside from those people, I don't really know what Overwatch 2 is for. Because, like, the like, so yeah, I think everybody is aware of all the negative reviews that the game's been getting on Steam. But like, I read something, it's more nuanced than that, and I actually read something really interesting, which I do want to bring up. It's why I want to bring up Overwatch 2. I don't want to talk about Overwatch 2 a lot, even though my hater senses are tingling. My hater senses are tingling, you know. But I don't want to like spend the whole stream today talking about it. A good chunk of Overwatch 2's negative reviews are coming from China. So in case you don't know, you're not the only person that uses Steam. Steam's used in a lot of different countries, and people in China do have access to Steam. And a good chunk of the negative reviews, I'm gonna throw a number. Do not cite me. Do not quote me. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I'm like pulling this out of my memory. But I want to say like upwards to 70% of the negative reviews that Overwatch 2 is getting on Steam is coming from China. The Chinese players are really mad at Blizzard. And that's not a good sign for them, because before, part of the reason why which China? What do you mean? What? The China? What are you talking about? Anyway, what the fuck? You got me distracted. Anyway, yeah. For the longest time, Blizzard was seen as like Black China. I like the cut of your jib. Good answer. Well, you distracted me again, but I like your answer. All right. Okay. The for the longest time, Blizzard was seen as like the super company in gaming, and part of the reason why wasn't just because everyone was goo goo gaga over their games. It was that they were big in the Chinese market, which is really hard to do, right? They were big in China. That matters a lot because there are a lot of people in China, if you haven't noticed. And it means that they have a lot of gamers, and they were goo goo gaga over Blizzard, you know? So Blizzard was seen as one of these like giant companies, because you could probably imagine how much profit they were making in China alone. Like, you could go to net cafes in China, and it would be Warcraft 3, Diablo, World of War, like like every game they made was just huge there, like you could go, like if you saw a computer, it would have Diablo, World of Warcraft, StarCraft, Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Diablo 1, Diablo 2. Like people loved it. And so it was like, you would think that like, like not as someone who like is just old enough to remember what China is like and who's been back a few times, gaming in China is a little bit different. It's definitely skewed more towards PC gaming, because computers, like, you can build a computer, you can buy computer parts and put a computer together. You can buy a computer, you can buy computer parts. It's actually harder to get consoles in China because of like tariffs and things like that. There's usually, if you want to buy like a PlayStation or an Xbox or like a Nintendo console, they're usually more expensive. I think like the most owned console, if I had to wager a guess, the most owned console in China is probably a Nintendo console. Just, Nintendo's pretty big in China, but aside from Nintendo, it's mostly PC gaming. When people think about games, they think about PC gaming. And it's not like every PC game either. It's just like, it's just some games, like Riot has managed to do it. Like, people in China love League of Legends. Riot has done it. But like, yeah, not every big company can like muscle their way into China. And so, yeah, Blizzard was seen as like invincible, because like, even if they were to stop selling games in America or Europe or the West, the Chinese market alone could probably keep them afloat. Not anymore. They really bunged it up. They really messed it up. Um, and if you allegedly about like 70% of the negative reviews for Overwatch 2 on Steam are like are written in Chinese or from China or Chinese people complaining about the game. I don't know the specifics of it. I think in China specific, I think Chinese fans are also it is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen to just make Overwatch 2. I still don't know. Like, I know why. Because they wanted a game with the number 2 in it to make investors happy. But it was one of the worst decisions they've ever done. It's like one of the worst decisions they've ever done. It has really just ruined so much for themselves. It's really just shooting themselves in the foot. As you can imagine, I'm pretty sure Chinese players aren't happy about it either. Because it's super transparent too. It's so transparent that they're just turning one game off and making you pay for a new game. That already pisses people off, not just in China, but like everywhere. The other issue the other issue is that and if you guys know about if you guys know more, please correct me if I'm wrong. So China, as you can imagine, is weird in that they have, the Great Firewall of China. They can't, internet in China is kind of like isolated, but to different degrees. Like, people in China still get to use YouTube. You know, like, they still use YouTube. They still, like, there's like holes out. And one area is with kind of like gaming. There are a few companies in China that, if they were to publish the game, or you can reach an agreement with them. With Blizzard in particular, it's with a company called NetEase. And so Chinese players do get to play with the rest of the world. Like, if they hop on Overwatch, they get to play with the rest of the world. Allegedly, again, I'm not a journalist, take everything I say with a grain of salt. They did not reach the same kind of agreement. And so apparently they can't play on overseas servers anymore in Overwatch 2. So they're it's harder, or they're isolated now, which is not fun for them. Yeah, and now yep. Yeah, so it at first you might think oh, but China has so many people, why would they care? It does matter. It absolutely does matter. Because remember that this game is supposed to be competitive. And what ends up happening is you can be stuck in a scenario where you can't get as good. Sometimes it is the other way around. Where you China, for example, in Dota 2, for the longest time in Dota, when it comes to Dota, the Chinese were better than everyone else. And then they started playing internationally more, and Chinese players could play not just against other Chinese players, and the rest of the world kind of caught up. But the opposite can also be true. And so it really kind of stifles, in a game that's where it's meant to be competitive, it kind of stifles competition. And it's just not as fun. And the Chinese and Finns are always butting heads in games, I feel. Yeah, it's funny how that works out. But it it seems like, what are they doing? And it's like, they couldn't reach the same deal. They couldn't reach the same deal. They had the same deal. They had the same exact deal. How come they couldn't reach the deal anymore? It's like, it's so weird. This also, they're not allowed to play on foreign servers anymore, and they don't get their own servers. This seems really deliberate. Yeah, it just, so you have all these Chinese players who are basically getting shafted, and it just doesn't make sense to me, because like, you have to imagine, like, if you're Blizzard, the fact that you have your foot in the door to the Chinese market is like wild. Like, like, it is so hard to like do that. I'm not just talking about gaming, like for any company to do like in either direction. Like, it's so hard for a Chinese company to make it overseas, and it's so hard for a company in the West to get their foot in the door in China. It's like near impossible. And Blizzard is one of the few companies, not just when it comes to gaming, but just in general, to like have one foot in the West and one foot in China. Like, they're so lucky. And it's kind of crazy to me that they're in the process of just squandering it. It like doesn't make sense to me. Because I'm trying to think like how they're thinking. Right? I'm trying to think how they're thinking, which is, I love money. I'm a Blizzard exec. Yeah, money, please. Money. I'm trying to think like them, and even thinking through that lens, like, how do I make as much money as possible? This is still like such a bad idea. Like, oh, we just made Chinese people not like our games anymore. Is that a good idea? No, because this is a country of what, like 2 billion people. Like, what's the population of China right now? 1.4 billion people. If even 10% of those people play video games, we just fucked up so bad. Hold on, I have to respond to someone. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to me. You know what I mean? It's but yeah, it's just so weird. And the Chinese players the Chinese players have especially been shafted, because like, everyone's mad at Blizzard. So you think about all the reasons why people are mad at Blizzard here in America, and then they have like even more to be mad about. And then they have even more to be mad about in China, because imagine if, I don't know, imagine if, like, as shitty as Overwatch 2 is, imagine if you couldn't play outside of the US servers. Well, maybe some Americans wouldn't care about that, but Trust me, it kind of sucks. It's just really weird. I really don't understand why they're doing that. It's yeah, I just can't conceive it. I just can't conceive it. I'm trying to think greedy, and it's still like, what the fuck? But yeah, we'll see how long. I don't know. We'll see how long they can keep this up. Because if I know anything about Chinese people, let me tell you something. When I try a new restaurant, and they even so much as slightly irritate me, I will never eat at that restaurant ever again. I will tell every living soul to never eat at that restaurant ever again. And I will spend the rest of my life doing whatever I can to make sure that restaurant meets its downfall. And that's not me being a hater. That's the Chinese part of me. So if Chinese people are gonna, if a country with a population of 1.4 billion is gonna start to do that for Blizzard, they're done. They ain't gonna get any more, no more yuan flowing into their bank account. It's so weird. Why? And like, it wouldn't be hard to please them either. Because the Chinese players are tryhards. Like, Chinese players, if they wanted a PvE game, they would have boot up World of Warcraft. Chinese players are tryhards. They're sweats. They just wanted Overwatch 1, but with more characters. Like, if Overwatch 2 was just Overwatch 1 with more characters, like just PvP, they would have been happy. Right? And all they had to do was reach the same deal with NetEase that lets Chinese players play on foreign servers, and like, I'm sure the game would have sold. And it's like, they just didn't. I have no clue. I have no fucking clue. Alright, enough talking about bad games, though. Let's talk about good games. Let's talk about games that people actually want to play. Let's talk about games that people actually want to play. Hold on, I'm getting a message from someone that I actually have to look at. But yeah. Fortnite. Hey, no joke. I have a friend that's actually been getting me into Fortnite. And it's not a game I've been playing like every day, but whenever like every like week or so, I'm like, I should turn on Fortnite. Fortnite is a funny game. I've been playing the no build mode. Baaulp plays as Futurama. They don't have it in the store anymore. I really want it to be Bender, but they don't have it in the store anymore. I like Fortnite. I like Fortnite. Am I gonna lose cred for that? Am I gonna lose cool points for that from you guys? I actually like Fortnite. I'll tell you what Fortnite is. Fortnite is a mixture of two things. Number one, it's the easiest battle royale I've ever played. But I think the last battle royale game I played was I think the last battle royale game I played was Rumbleverse, actually. Rest in peace. Rumbleverse, you had to try so hard. You have to try so hard with Rumbleverse. Rumbleverse was such a hard fucking game. And with Fortnite, literally, I have turned the game on twice. I think I have a total of 3 victories. I think out of 6 matches, I have 4 wins. Wait, is that right? Win, lose, win. Out of 5 matches, I have 3 wins. Sorry. Out of 5 matches, I have 3 wins. So that's what, a 60% win rate so far in Fortnite? It is fun because it is the easiest battle royale. You can definitely tell you're playing against kids. and you can definitely tell. I think they put new players into lobbies that are mostly their bots. The more you play, the harder the matchmaking gets. Really? And that's what I figured. But okay. But I'm playing with a friend. I'm not playing solo. I'm playing with a friend who has been playing a lot. Will it still do that? No, they picked the noob queue more over your friends. Interesting. So it's because my MMR is low. I see. So they've been spoon feeding me. That's what I figured, because it's like really easy. It's like stupid easy. The other reason why it's so easy is because the game is like fake. The game is also like fake. So right now they have like Transformers stuff in the game, and one of the weapons that can drop is like this Optimus Prime cannon, and like it like can one shot people, and it keeps giving it to me, and it's so weird. I don't know. But it's like it's like a toy game. It's like I play games that are so hard usually that it's like refreshing to just like play Fortnite, and if you try just even a little, it's like, you know, you can just win. But maybe you guys are right. Maybe I'm being in the big baby. Maybe me and my friend are in like the big baby queue because I've literally only turned the game on twice so far. Um Resubscriber. Yo, Twazuk, thank you for the 19 months of support. Much appreciated. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, it feels like playing with toys. It really does feel like playing with toys. I think that's what Fortnite has going on with it. It feels like playing with toys. Because, like, yeah, you just run around and you get, like, an Optimus Prime cannon. And then, like, right now they also have a Spider-Man, Spider-Verse thing. So you can also, like, there are also people, like swinging around like Spider-Man, and like it's really weird. Yeah, and you can also ride dinosaurs right now because of like Jurassic Park. And there's also like, what's that anime called? Jujutsu Kaisen stuff in the game right now, and it's wild.
In the tummy.
$5 for Baaulp video game rant. Pay up, fellow whiteys.
Thank you, V.E. Kruger. Thank you for the 5 months of support. Much appreciated. Thank you. Oh, this is not a video game, but did you guys see? That there's a new Scott Pilgrim anime coming out? It is an anime. It is made by what studio? I forgot the name of the studio, but it's not a cartoon. It's an anime. Science Saru, yeah. But you know what that means? It means it's time for annoying white people to get extra annoying. You thought they were annoying before? They're about to crank it up to 11. So for all you fellow minorities in chat, brace yourselves. Your white friends are about to get extra annoying. They're not gonna shut up about it. Yo, my cactus and I, thank you for the resub, thank you for the 13 months of support. But yeah. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Yeah. But yeah. Um. But yeah, I'm only half joking, by the way. I'm only half joking. I the white people love that shit, and choose your in the coming months. Choose your company very carefully. The one thing I'm really surprised by though is that they got the original cast. I did not think they'd be able to do that because I don't know if you know the cast, but when I say original cast, they got the cast from the live action movie to voice act the characters in the show. And I don't know when the last time you saw the movie. I did not see the movie because I don't like Scott Pilgrim, but I do know that in the cast is Michael Cera, Aubrey Plaza, Chris Evans, the guy who plays Captain America in the Marvel movies. Brie Larson. The cast is all these big ticket actors. They're not cheap. So I'm really, I guess that's Netflix throwing money at it, It's Netflix. This is a Netflix anime. So I guess this is Netflix, pulling their weight. But yeah, I'm really surprised that not only are they getting the cast back, but they're getting the cast back to be like, hey, no, you're not you're in the movie, but it's a cartoon this time, and you're gonna be in a cartoon. I don't know. I guess a lot of them are comedy actors, so I think a lot of them are comedy actors, so they probably, comedy actors are used to doing whatever for the bit. Man, isn't it wild that Chris Evans he used to be a comedy actor. He used to be in a lot of comedies. You guys know that? He was cast as Mr. Fantastic in those awful Fantastic Four movies. And but aside from that, it was a lot of just comedy movies. And yeah, and then he started doing action roles and he's not oh, he wasn't Mr. Fantastic. He was the Human Torch. Right. But yeah, he's a comedy actor. He's But yeah, he's a comedy actor. He's stuff like Scott Pilgrim is more of what he used to do, and stuff like Marvel movies is I wonder how much he's gonna go back to comedy. I would love that. Get your money, get out, and just do comedies again. Do funny movies. He mostly wants to direct now. That makes sense.
New subscriber.
Yo, who gave a gift sub to Melinda Gates? What the fuck? Yo, what's good, Melinda? Yeah, that makes sense. I get the feeling that if you spent a decade in Marvel movies, you're probably sick of being in front of the camera. You're probably sick of it. You're probably fucking sick of seeing your face everywhere. So yeah, not a video game, but I do want to talk about it because it's funny. It's funny. I'll give you guys a tip. If you know someone like Scott Pilgrim and they start doing that smile, you know, maybe you go over to their place and you're like, I don't know, we could watch something, and they're like, I know what we could watch, and they got that smile. You know what smile I'm talking about. Get the fuck out. No, you don't have to leave, but you gotta like, you don't have to leave, but you gotta like intercept it. You gotta like parry it, you know? You gotta have a show. You gotta have a show to watch. You gotta be like, nah, I wanna watch this show. You know what I mean? You gotta have a show to watch so they don't tell you you don't end up watching Scott Pilgrim. You know what I mean? Get ready to, you know, you gotta do the planning for the next few months. Because if, you know. Silent film from the 20s. Hey. Hey, hold on. Do I have this? Hold on. Yeah, you gotta like go over to their place and you gotta be like, you know, when you see that smile, you gotta be like, what? How come this ain't working? Hello? You gotta be like, hey bro. Nah, no Scott Pilgrim, bro. Let's watch. We're watching. You gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. We gotta watch this, bro. We gotta. Nah. Let's I wanna watch This is better. This is better than Scott Pilgrim. El Cerdo Balarin? Yo, look! It's a pig! Oh, the Dutch angle. So be ready. You gotta do whatever it takes to not watch Scott Pilgrim, guys. But yeah, do do whatever it takes to not watch Scott Pilgrim, I guess. Hey, you guys want to like, since I've already shown a video, let's you guys want to see some Bomb Rush Cyberpunk trailers? So they have an official release trailer that is dropping tomorrow morning. But just to like remind myself of like what the hell this game is supposed to be. You guys want to watch some trailers? Let me do this. Let me do... Hold on. I gotta change some settings here. Okay. Yeah, and this game is like... So this is like the... This isn't the first trailer, but this is the trailer that I think got like everybody excited. Because they finally showed gameplay with this one. It hurts my eyes? That's cool. But yeah, there's a few they've been, yeah, they like over the course of last year, they have been dropping more and more trailers. Yo, Combo Skiller, what's good?
Stream The Gray Man starring Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling on Netflix July 15th.
Okay, so for all you writers out there coming up, spread across the 5 boroughs, this one's for you.
You would like to? I would like to play this game too, but I have
Here's in your
some.
business.
I have some thoughts though.
Where it says he's lost his head, he might be coming for yours next. Heard he's going for the crown. The crown. All City King. The streets just gotta hold
Have you
out
played
more
Jet Set
interest.
Future yet? Yeah, I have.
I might even
But
go
like,
check him
I
out
have
myself.
some like, I don't know. I have some things to say.
Now, I don't think you'll be alone for long.
But we'll watch
You'll
the
gather up a
trailers
bunch of
first.
like-minded fools in no time. That's if the military police don't take him out first. This is War in Style. Let the record spin.
Baaulp, have you played Hover? Fuck no. But yeah, so that's some of the gameplay. Very, we'll watch some of the trailers and then we'll just like, I'll talk about it later. We'll watch this one. The game looks very pretty.
Download that, we go with it. Got them moves, got them vibes, we got the strategy, do it all night, do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. Got them moves, got them vibes, we got the strategy, do it all night, do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. Yo, cuz, what you living like? Big G's, big city like.
We'll watch one more. Because this is like the newest one, right? It's tomorrow? Yeah.
Yo.
Can we watch a Badlands Chugs video? Yes, sure. Sure. The only thing that makes me super worried about the only so I am gonna like this game's on my wish list. I'm gonna buy it. Like I think I'm gonna like this game. But if I'm going to be of an objective, like, so I think I'm already gonna love this game, right? But I almost have like it's gonna be hard to put it into words. I'm worried that the game okay. Man, I don't want to jinx anything. All right, here's what I have in my mind. I think I'm going to love this game. I think everyone who is into this, I think a lot of my friends are going to like this game. I think a lot of people are going to be I think this, for a lot of people, it might be their game of the year. Right? I think it's going to be great. So, like 10 out of 10 game, it's going to be awesome. My only worry is that it is going to be too much like the game that it's emulating. What do I mean by that? And I'm not talking about style, because I think what people like me want is we want something like a Jet Set Radio, but for us, for what we think is cool now. What I mean is, like, when it comes to, like, the reception of the game. I don't know if you guys know this, but the original Jet Set Radio games, or Jet Grind Radio, whatever you want to call it, were not commercial successes for Sega. And I'm not even talking about the gameplay, because you're right. Someone in chat said the gameplay is kind of plain. As someone who's played those games, the gameplay is kind of plain, can be pretty clunky, but it's a cult hit because it's just dripping with style. I don't know if you guys know this, but they were not commercial successes for multiple reasons. One of the reasons why it was not a commercial success is because they took inspiration from, so many different things that were kind of like they took a lot of inspiration from things that were like hip and cool and kind of in the zeitgeist in Japan during that time period. But games take time to develop. So what happened was, by the time those games came out, that stuff was already on the way out. And allegedly, Japanese audiences were kind of like moving on to the next thing. If that made sense. And if you combine that with the fact that the game is getting a limited release, when you combine that with the fact that, like, it was a niche Japanese game that, like, people wanted to hit, people who were buying the Xbox were not buying it for Jet Set Radio Future. They were buying it for, like, Halo and shit. You know what I mean? So, when you combine those two things together, it wasn't like, people are constantly going like, oh, Jet Set Radio is so cool. Why won't Sega do Jet Set Radio? Why won't Sega do Jet Set Radio? It's because making those two games burned them so bad. They did not get their money back. These games did not sell well. Were they awesome games? Yeah, they're awesome games, but they didn't sell well. Nobody begs for a new Crazy Taxi. Yeah, in kind of the same fashion. Like, I'm sure Crazy Taxi is a great game. Crazy Taxi rules. But, like, your average consumer is not going to ask for a Crazy Taxi. So, my only worry for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is that you and all your friends are going to love it. And I'm sure Team Reptile is like making the game of their dream. Like if you couldn't tell, Team Reptile looks like on the outside looking in, I think Team Reptile are making the game of their dreams. Is it gonna sell well? I hope it does. Granted, their mark is probably lower than Sega's mark. You know, Sega probably needed to sell a lot of copies of Jet Set Radio for it to break even or for it to make a profit. Team Reptile, if I'm, I don't know the business side of things, but I'm going to reckon a guess that they don't need to sell as many copies of Jet Set Radio to consider the game a success. But I think Bomb vs. Cyberpunk is cool. I think everyone in my chat thinks Bomb vs. Cyberpunk is cool. I think all my friends think Bomb vs. Cyberpunk is cool. But is Johnny Donuts gonna think it's cool? It's hard to say. I wish I could be less cynical, but is Johnny Donuts real? Oh, he's real. Oh, yeah. And he's still got a tapped out shirt in his closet. And it's like... is that, Again, I don't think Team Reptile, this is not a game, like, I'm sure whatever metrics they have to consider Bomb vs. Cyberpunk a success is not the metrics Sony had for Jet Set Radio. But I feel like, and I don't want and here's the difficult part, is like, I don't want the game to be anything else. Like, I'm saying all of this, but I don't want them to, like, make the game appeal to normies. Team Reptile is not releasing physical, I think is the biggest part. Yeah. That part is, like, is gonna, like, probably do them a lot. Yeah, it's gonna help a lot. The fact that they don't need to produce physical games, the fact that they don't need to make print CDs to put in a case for the Dreamcast is gonna help them a lot. But like, but it's just difficult because, like, I don't know. I just got I just have that tiny tinge of hesitation where it's like, is the same thing gonna happen? I don't know. Yeah, if that makes sense. And like I said, I don't want them to change the game. Like, the game looks great. The game looks like a 10 out of 10, home run kind of game. But it's like, oh god. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people are going to... I'm going to say something maybe a little sobering. The game's going to come out tomorrow, and you're going to buy it, and you're going to play it, and you're going to love it. And then you're going to tell your friend about it, and your friend is going to be like... And, I'm not talking about, like, your weird, funny internet friends. I'm talking about, like, your friend that you know from college that is cool, that, like, is like, that's going to be like, what? I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 still. This game is weird. And that's the only tinge of hesitation I have. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense, and I'm not trying to be a downer, because like I said, this game looks like amazing. It's just like, I don't know. As someone that has to worry about, like, audience now more as a part of their job, it's different. Here's the thing I think, though, recently. Aesthetics have become more part of the zeitgeist than it used to be, and Y2K is super back. That is true. On the flip side, though, I already see people getting fatigued with it. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe this game sells super well, and I'm wrong. I'm the kind of I say all of this because I want to be proven wrong. I say all of this because I want to be proven wrong. I want to be wrong, if that, you know what I mean. What game just came in? Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I was talking about how I'm a little worried that it might be like too niche again, but I want to be proven wrong. Ooh, never heard of it? You just proved my point. You American the American Heart Association in my chat proven me proven me right. Is like, ugh. No, don't worry about it. You're not part of there's nothing wrong. Don't worry about it. But, you know, it's just kind of it's kind of it's just like a little, it's just a little like weird. What was I gonna say though? The other thing that is like, and this is not, I'm not even talking about the game anymore. I guess this is more about like the trend of it coming back in general. Is someone in chat said Y2K is back, but it clashes badly with the vibe of color being actively removed from the outside world and cars being primarily black, white, or gray. Y2K is back in a consumerist kind of way. That's like the say, yeah, like that's I love Y2K stuff. I am actively trying to change my wardrobe to wear more gaudy Y2K stuff. But on the other hand, I also agree, like 100%. Where wasn't it consumerist back then? It was consumerist, but like you were making it work for you, if that makes sense. Like you were like, how do I word this? To me, the vibe that it was the world sucks. It is super consumerist, but, and maybe I have a different viewpoint on it because I'm Chinese. I was born in China. This is like more or less kind of like how the Chinese think of a lot of the world, to be honest. Where the world sucks. It is super capitalistic. You're a cog in the machine, but it's about making it work for you. Right? And I'm a little worried about that being lost. I think that element of it is getting lost. 'Cause it's not about the colors. It's not about like dressing a certain, like, it is about the colors. It is about like that is evocative of the look. It's not about wearing that transparent shirt. But it's like the whole point of it, the heart of it was like, you know, it's like you did what you could to make it work for you. And then I'm seeing people like sell clothing now. Like, I mean, clothing is like, fashion has always been expensive, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it had this element of it that I remember of like, you dress like this because you're making it work for you. You're a cog in the machine like everyone else, but like at least you're repurposing what you find around you to make it work, and you're a cog in the machine, but you can still thrive, if that makes sense. It had this element to it. I think that kind of is getting lost a little bit. Because I think it's coming back, but it's like, yeah, it's becoming a trend. I don't want to sound super pessimistic because I'm all in. I'm a sucker for this shit. But that's literally the 90s too. Chokers and shit. I mean, I don't know. I think like we're like a step deeper where, you know, the why is getting lost is my point. The what was I saying though? That's the other thing where that's the only other concern I have. And Bomber Cyberpunk is just an example of it. But again, I love the game. I'm gonna play it. So what does that say about me? Where I think like I don't know. When we getting 3K aesthetic? Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That honestly, like no joke, that's what I'm talking about. Like when are we getting like the 3K aesthetic? You know what I mean? Cuz there's also this weird element of it where it's like this is what people in the 90s thought the future was going to be like, and here we are repurposing it. But we lost the why of it. Like we lost the element, like we lost the why of it, you know? So it's like you know, it's like does that make sense? It's like we're not looking forward. We just think that stuff looks cool. We're not even pretending to look forward anymore. Right? So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me a little. Um the but hey, I'm Bomber Cyberpunk actually has drill music in it, so maybe I should shut up. uh Bummer take, it's because nobody has anything to look forward to in the current climate. I mean, did they? Did anyone in the 90s have anything to look forward to? It's cold. You know, the Y2K people legitimately thought that in the year 2000 the satellites would fall out of the sky. So I would say they you know, like people like people were joking like ha ha ha, what if the satellites fell out of the sky and we it's all ends. Dude, I remember I also now I will also say though, and I like this view on it the most, which is maybe the why, because we were bringing up 9/11. I will bring this up because I think this is my favorite this is my favorite idea, and it's the one that I subscribe to, which is the Y2K stuff is coming back only because the world is finally shaking off 9/11. Like the Y2K stuff happened, like you know that the whole like the aesthetic of the era was that, and then 9/11 happened, and then you know we kind of like buried it because it's like no more fun. It's time to be serious. 9/11 happened, and now we're finally shaking that off, and it's like, oh, let's have fun again. That's the theory I subscribe to. Can't relate. I'm British. We finally forgot. Yeah, exactly. We finally forgot. We finally forgot. And that's why we want to dress all colorful, and uh fishnets are coming back. Yeah. Only took 2 decades? Yeah. Um what was I saying though? But yeah, I mean, these are all just like, the game's going to be great. The game's going to be great. I know a lot of people who are working on it. I know of a lot of people who are working on it, I should say. And I trust them. So I if I mean on the they don't watch me. On the off chance that anyone who's working on Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is watching my stream right now, or watches the VOD of my stream later, just know that I think the game's going to be great. I have full confidence in you. Like, it's one of those situations where I'm a negative Nancy, but then I look at the people who are making this game and I have like full and complete trust in them to make a game that's going to be so fucking cool. I'm just the pessimistic guy. I'm just the pessimistic guy. I like literally everyone, like from the music in the game to the people who are doing the art to Team Reptile themselves. It's like, yeah, the game's good. The game's going to be good. I completely trust these people. I completely trust what they do and how they're doing it. I think the game's going to be great. But yeah, I just have these. If anything, it's less concerns about the game and more concerns about just like the general Y2K aesthetic revival. You know, if you're as excited, you know, look at the shirt I'm wearing right now. Look at the shirt I'm wearing right now. Nobody wore a shirt like this 10 years ago. 10 years ago, dudes did not wear shirts like this. You see this? 2013. No dudes were not wearing tie-dye. Wrong? You're wrong. But what was I saying? But yeah, if I guess if you're gonna have any takeaway from today's stream, is that if you're into the Y2K stuff as much as I am, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and make it about yourself. Cause I think that's what a lot of these white kids are forgetting about. To wrap it back around to what I was talking about earlier. Uh, you know, make it about yourself. Don't get caught up, like, you know, you can be colorful and you wear this and wear that, but I think the element that people are forgetting is that you're a cog in the machine. Everything sucks, but you're gonna keep you're gonna keep at it. That to me is the aesthetic. And don't forget that I think a lot of people are like looking at like the neo-futurism, sci-fi, like pastel cut, like bright pastels, like, you know, transparent stuff. Don't forget that like that was also the same era as like the Ed Hardy shirts. So yeah, you really can wear what you want. Jeans, an Ed Hardy shirt, and a scarf. And girls would go outside looking like that. So yeah, you really can make it about yourself. Don't worry, don't give a fuck. I just put on a shirt I just put on a shirt on pants and I know nothing about fashion. Hey, that era sounds perfect for you because a lot of guys were also just wearing shirt and pants and didn't know. That's the element of it that I think a lot of people are forgetting. I want to put effort into looking good nowadays. Now that I'm a little older, I have more money, I want to put in a little more effort into looking good. But dude, you think guys in the 90s were cared? It is I think that's what a lot of people are missing out on. It is like the lack of care that defined it. A lot of the fashion. Okay, pants, check. Oh, this shirt has blue flames on it. I gotta wear that. You gotta start wearing clothes. Like, if you wanna, like, be, like, again, a lot of people were, like, super into, like, you know, that, like, a specific subset of that Y2K fashion stuff. But you gotta embody the other side. I think someone like Rocco Bodie is doing it good. Where he's like, go look at what Rocco Bodie's wearing. He's doing it right. You gotta, if you want to like embody the other half of the 90s, early 2000s fashion, is especially if you're a dude, you gotta equip your clothing like it's giving you buffs. You know what I mean? You gotta equip clothing like it's giving you buffs. Like, don't think about it too hard. Think about like the stats. Shirt with blue flames on it, extra fire damage. Gotta have that. What are you gonna do? Go outside without extra fire damage? What are you, stupid? Like, I think a lot of people, like, don't, like, because they look at the, like, oh, man, this guy's wearing, you know. I think a lot of people are thinking about it a little too much. I think people are thinking about it a little too much. So long as your colors aren't crazy, I think you'll be fine. I feel like a hypocrite right now because a lot of I keep saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna change up my wardrobe, but I've been so fucking busy. I've been so fucking busy, chat. I really have. I've been too busy. Very practical about clothes now. Well, you got your reasons, but I've been too busy. I've been so busy. Story of my fucking life, though. When am I not busy? At least I'm busy for a good reason. Hey, you guys want to watch some Badlands videos? Someone earlier asked for Badlands videos. I will oblige. I'll oblige.
Which water beggar?
Hold on. Wrong window.
Hey folks, who wants to have a root beer float? Well, something better than a root beer float. Oh my gosh, it is a Dr. Pepper vanilla float. So, I got the cans, I got the wine glass, I got the Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and it's time to do this. Don't touch that mouse. You're watching Badlands Chugs. What's good, folks, and welcome back to Badlands Chugs. It's so good to be back. You know sometimes life gets in the way, but yo, we're over that.
This guy's Badlands is so awesome.
So, by your request, we are doing Dr. Pepper Vanilla Float. Oh man, I put 3 sodas up, and I was like, kind of undecided. Which one should I do for tonight's chug? Will it be either this right here, Will it be Lipton Brisk, baby? Oh my goodness. Or will it be Mountain Dew Whiteout? Oh man. But yo, I did the poll and 60% of y'all said y'all wanted this. With the ice cream, you know I couldn't forget the ice cream. We'll do you later, all right? But yo, right now, we're not wasting no time. It's time to step into the chug zone, but not without trying this first. I had to look at it 3 times. Oh my goodness. This is really good, folks. It tastes like, just imagine a vanilla Dr. Pepper, all right? It is really good. But yo, we're putting it in here and we're setting it off like this. Oh my goodness. I was like, I've never in my life seen a Dr. Pepper vanilla float, okay? I thought I did all the Dr. Peppers, because, I did the strawberries and cream, the regular one, and I think there was one more that came out. And I was like, I've never done this, all right? This looks pretty interesting. It tastes pretty good. And oh man, it is not hard to find. The Soda Plugs got it right off of Amazon. 3 at a time. Oh, yes. Get it in there. Let's fill this up. Oh man. We got one that's bent. So we got to open this one carefully. Oh man. I can still get it open. But when it's like this, you got to squeeze it in. Squeeze it in, all right? Squeeze it in.
Nice.
Gonna squeeze this one too, huh? Squeeze it, squeeze it. Yeah. It's like, like fresh squeezed Dr. Pepper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Shall we put one more in there? Oh, you know it. One more is going in there. And we're saving these 2 for OK Hip Hop. He made the beat that you're listening to right now. If you want to check out the beat without the chug, just click right there. Oh my goodness. Big ups to OK Hip Hop all day long. Let's move this over. All right, put that on. Right? And we're only using the best ice cream for the float. This right here is Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Swiss Almond. You can't get no better than that, all right?
I love Haagen-Dazs strawberry. I'm a sucker for strawberry food.
Yeah, all right. I think that sound is even better than if you got like a new cell phone, new electronics, and you're peeling off the plastic. Okay, so let's get it in there. All right. I'll get it in there. Come on. Oh, this is going to be messy. This is going to be messy. All right. I think this is the size we needed. All right.
No, you gotta. What? You gotta have more than that.
2, dump it in there. Oh yes, that's what it's all about. Now, this is ready for us to chug.
Whoa. Oh.
All right, folks, this is what it is. It's not a root beer float. It's a Dr. Pepper vanilla float with some Haagen-Dazs vanilla Swiss ice cream in it. All right? I can't wait to do this, so, I got nothing else to say, but enough talk. Cheers.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hat's coming off. Oh my god, look at the sweat on his head. Holy shit. Oh, is he gonna drink the foam? That counts. I guess it doesn't count. Oh!
Woo. Oh my goodness. Woo. I forgot. It's vanilla Swiss almond. It had almonds in there. Oh man. I was like, but yo, all that's left is the ice cream, folks. So no chug left undone.
Yeah!
So good. Oh man. Chugging the world one bottle at a time.
Hold on.
Bad Man's Chugs is back.
This is a promise. He's gonna do this one day.
Don't touch that mouse,
Okay, hold
folks.
on. Oh, shit.
This is what Ronald McDonald sips on when he's at his 18th hole at the golf course, about to get that eagle or that birdie or whatever, getting the green jacket. Well, let's just get into it. Don't touch that mouse. You're watching Bad Man's Chugs. What's good, folks, and welcome back to Badlands Chugs. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful day because you watch, and I really appreciate it. But yo, today we're doing something that's pretty awesome, okay? I'm looking forward to this chug. I just want to give props where props is due. Big ups to Dame Drops for putting me on to the McDonald's 50-50, all right? 50% lemonade and iced tea. The Ronald Palmer, not the Arnold Palmer, the Ronald Palmer, all right? And yo, I also got to give props to the endorsement because that's where Dame got the idea from. And from the cat, I forgot his name. Oh my goodness, I want to put it right there when I edit it. But I think he was the first one that coined the term
Burger
Ronald Palmer
Beast.
because I went to the window and it was like, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, oh man, just give me one thing of lemonade and one thing of sweet tea and I'll mix it myself, all right? And so that's what we about to do. But yo, folks, you know I didn't go to McDonald's and not get something for lunch. So right now we have the 4D, all right? This is apartment 4D in the hood. And what we get is my favorite, the McCrispy, the deluxe McCrispy, all right? Oh,
I like me a
look at
McCrispy.
that, folks. Oh my goodness. Let me just take a quick bite. All right, folks. It's time to mix this concoction, all right? So,
Was that cup gonna be big
I got
enough?
right here, the lemonade. So, let's get it in there.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what the
Is that
fuck?
50? That looks like 50 to me, all right? So now that we have that in, now we gotta put the sweet tea in, all right? Get in there. Ooh, look at the action.
I
Look
love
at the
Arnold
change.
Palmer so much.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
It really is like my favorite combo.
This is gonna be really good. Let's shake it up in there, all right? Shake it up in there. Put the straw in. Nice. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Yes. Oh yeah. This is gonna be really good.
This is why this channel is the best.
Shake it up in there. Put the straw in. Nice. Let's see what we got here. Oh. That's what it is, folks. This
That's
is delicious.
that was
That was an
awesome.
awesome sip, but you know what time it is. It's time to step into the chug zone, all right? And you know I always have my boot. Have boot, will travel, okay? So let's pour it in there. Oh. You hear the goodness, right? Oh, yeah. You know that sound. When you hear it. This right here is a Ronald Palmer. Not an Arnold Palmer, okay? This is Ronald McDonald Gulf style, all right? And we're mixing it up. Last pour, my folks. Oh. I don't know if you can see that in the bottom, but the action is incredible. And yes, this McDonald's lemonade has real pulp in it, all right? So this is better than any old Arnold Palmer, Arizona. I don't care who made it. This is the best, all right? The best concoction. Oh my goodness. Do you see what we have here? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Ronald Palmer. It's not an Arnold Palmer. This, my friends, has sweet tea and lemonade with the pulp. This is beautiful, all right? And I can't
Damn,
wait
I
to
want
chug
one
it.
now.
But yo, before I do, I want to dedicate this to a close friend of mine, all right? This is for my dude, George the Smorgasbord Chigga, all right? Yo, my dude is a competitive eater, ranked 17th in the world by Major League Eating, finalist at Nathan's. Yo, we hung together, you know, we chugged together. He almost beat me, though. I know you're going to beat me one day, George. But yo, man, he's a good dude. And recently, you know, he had like surgery on his foot, and we just set up a little GoFundMe, you know what I'm saying, to help my man out in his time of need. And if you can help, man, I greatly appreciate it, all right? But yo, this is for my dude, George the Smorgasbord Chigga. Feel better, my brother. And you know what I say next. Enough talk.
The silence. Holy shit.
Yes! Oh, yeah! Oh, man! I'm telling you, folks, this right here is the best. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, man. Yo, if you like iced tea and lemonade, if you like Arnold Palmer's, you ain't tasted a real Arnold Palmer until you tasted a Ronald Palmer, all right? Yo, this is banging. This is like 11 out of 10, all right? What a dame says, 5 all day, you know what I'm saying? Yo, McDonald's, y'all should put this out because this is official. Ooh, man! Chugging the world, one bottle at a time.
The outro, it gets me every time. It's so apocalyptic. I had to burp too.
Don't touch.
Alright. Are there any more video games coming out? Are there any more video games coming out? Oh, I'm sorry, I touched the mouse. Goddamn. Armored Core! That's right! Armored Core comes out next week! Dude, let's watch the trailer. Let's watch the Armored Core trailer again. Oh, there's a gameplay. Okay, let's watch the trailer, and then let's watch the gameplay preview. So, there's a gameplay preview that's new, and then... Where's the trailer that they showed? this one. Yeah, this is why I want to do today's stream, is because, like, there are so many new games coming out, I don't even remember. Like, I didn't even, I legitimately forgot Armored Core was coming out.
Verified. Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
I don't know, this game looks dope. I don't know. There's something about mechs that's just so fundamentally cool. If you're of a certain age.
One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
Piloting a big robot is just a cool idea.
Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
A coral response from the generator. Watch out.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
So they have this, but then they also had. So that was like the trailer from. That was like a trailer from like months ago, but I also saw this, which is here's a gameplay preview, which I did not see this. We will watch this.
Hello, and thanks for checking out the video. With this footage, we'll introduce our new mech action game, Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon. We hope it gives you an idea of this title's mood and gameplay. In a future where interstellar travel is commonplace, our story begins in a distant star system on the fictional planet Rubicon 3. Our protagonist, an independent mercenary, is smuggled into Rubicon in search of a mysterious new substance known as coral.
Your position is grid 135. Off target, but within permissible range. There's a catapult ahead. Use it to close the gap.
Huge multi-layered stages will let players make the most of their
Oh,
AC's
this game's gonna be
exceptional movement and
sick.
attack capabilities. arm enemies with up to 4 weapons simultaneously, equipped to each arm and shoulder.
Liberation front. They'll get in the way of our work. Eliminate them. Picking up signals from AC Rex. Follow the markers.
Assault boost.
Did y'all see the chud on Twitter who looked bad? Who said this looked bad? That's just a guy who wants wants attention. Don't even pay any mind to it.
Did you hear anything about what the corps are up to?
Yeah, they'll be coming soon. You got us on the run. We're being attacked!
Identify AC! Return fire!
Take full advantage of your AC's mobility to freely navigate the environment. Use boost to take the fight to the air, extending combat dimensions beyond the 2D plane.
Yeah, this game looks sick.
You're outnumbered 6-1. Use your missiles.
Use vertical catapults to gain even more altitude and launch into the action from above.
I love though, like the dinging, the ding 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 ding. It really feels like you're piloting. Like, I think that's an element that a lot of games miss. Is like, yeah, if you're like, a lot of things would just like, it would be hell to actually pilot this thing because it'd be so many screens and dinging. But in a video game form, that's fucking cool.
This is called stagger. Any attack received in this state is considered a direct hit, dealing heavy damage.
Yeah, this is the other reason why people like the Armored Core games.
Assembly lets you exchange
because you get to customize like everything.
Weapons, frame parts such as the head and core, and internal parts for power management. Assembling an AC to fit your own playstyle and strategy is crucial to success.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's a request from the Arquebus Group.
Raven, this request comes from Schneider, an Arquebus subsidiary. The mission will take place
this game looks cool.
Western Bellius. Our coral investigation there is being blocked by the Strider, a Rubicon Liberation Front mining ship. You are to destroy it. The Strider is a mobile resource base that was extensively weaponized by the Liberation Front. Call it the crowning glory of their efforts to militarize into an anti-corporate force. Your attack will focus on the Eye, a giant laser cannon connected directly to the main generator.
This game is cool.
It's protected by a shield, which is powered by auxiliary sub-generators.
I wasn't super excited for this game, but honestly, like, I wasn't like, I was excited for this game, but looking at this, I'm even more excited for this game. If this is what it's like, holy shit.
Time for a little self-promotion, 621. Smash the Strider, and Arquebus HQ will be sure to remember your name.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Commence mission. First, get through all that dust and make contact with the Strider.
Here, we're up against an enormous weapon that eclipses our AC in size.
Yes! Oh shit!
Alright, now we've got a foothold to get on the deck. Grab on and get to work on the sub-generators.
Great. An independent merc. It's the wise guy who decided the red man should be taking care of some free lift.
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves.
Some missions will see you partnered up with LIACs.
Well, us free red guns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, the local base is next.
Good vibe. Can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag along. Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
Ghost 7-8, requesting backup.
I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
Your mission objectives will range from protecting targets and information gathering to the annihilation of enemy forces.
50%.
This game is gonna be so cool.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn? But I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
2 repair kits remaining.
Yes!
As your campaign progresses, you'll face a number of dangerous situations, and often be pitted against rival AC pilots in bitter duels. Keep the pressure up in these intense battles. Don't give the enemy a chance at victory.
Oh shit!
Formidable boss encounters also await you at the end of certain missions. These fights are fast and aggressive, presenting a challenge for even the impossibly powerful AC. By observing the enemy's movements and tells, the player can learn as the battle unfolds. And a good commander assembly will often provide the first step to overcoming even the most daunting foes. We invite players to take on this one for themselves and see what else awaits. Thank you for watching.
Ah, this game's gonna be sick!
That concludes our introduction to Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. We appreciate your continued support and look forward to seeing you at launch.
Alright. I think there's one, like, story. Yeah, this story trailer came out 4 weeks ago. I did not watch this, but we'll watch it now. We'll watch it now.
You again. You know, I'm not exactly craving company here.
Hounds now entering combat zone. Initiating phase 2.
So, what happened to 617 and the others? Fill me in, Admiral Walter. Well, at least you're helping me clear my inventory. This one is functional, but don't expect much more.
I'm not here to talk. Wake it up.
If mechs were real, I would love war. That's a good way to put it. I think that's the takeaway here. If mechs were real, war would be so dope.
617 down.
And I would enlist immediately, but instead it's about, you know, lame stuff.
Reporting to Handler Walter. Mission complete.
621. I'll give you a reason to exist. Let's get to work.
Are there any... I gotta take a quick break, so watch this funny video while I go use the bathroom, and then when I come back, well, we'll talk more when I come back. I'll be right back.
This is Museum Network News. Hi, I'm John Molesky. We're covering breaking news. We take you now live to our correspondent who's standing by with this update.
Hi, there's a lot of danger outside, and I want you all to stay safe. So don't go outside and don't eat any of the food because you don't know where it's from, and you could get sick, and animals might attack you because you might have food on you. So don't go outside. There's a thunderstorm later, so stay safe. Okay? Goodbye.
Thanks for that update. Keep it right here on Museum Network News for all the latest information.
Alright, get ready for the news. Get ready for the fucking news. Here's your daily upload of information. Today's available food is beef stroganoff. Head to stations 17, 12, and 22 for beef stroganoff. Get it between the hours of 4 a.m. and 7 p.m. No food outside of those hours. Clean up at 8 p.m. and 7 a.m. Darkness forecast 22% in the morning, 77% in the afternoon, and 0% in the evening. Gonna be bright as a light bulb, 2 inches away from your cornea. Closer to the earth now. Guys, the water is up to goes up to your eyeball. Fly count for the week is 22 million for each human. So get those shredders ready. You're gonna have to cut them out of the sky. And go outside, someone's gonna drop kick you. Our top headlines for today. Scientists make harsh breakthroughs in edible. President Pizza announces free stick of butter for every household. Yummy! All rise for the national anthem. Radon gases are good now. Huff it down. Go to your basement. Huff it. Breathe. Question of the day from the government to you. You still draw a hand? Can't do that no more. Yo, I heard all piss smells like piss after you've eaten asparagus now. Good luck. The nation's top computer scientists announced that Jason is loose. We gotta catch that kid. Get him. Can't have him out there. You get 3 crime stamps, you die and go to hell. Age of Empires 3 remastered. It's out now. Only 2 DVDs left. Twilight and Soul Plan. Take your pick. That's the Library of Congress coming at you.
Hello, I'm back. Look what I got. Another. This is 30 calories. This is 30 calories and has 0 grams of sugar. This is more I need to lose weight snacks. Hey, even if I wasn't losing weight, this stuff is like great. It's like really good. Eat more seaweed. It's really good for you. Well, I guess it's an acquired taste, but this stuff is awesome. I grew up eating this stuff though. The packaging is a little egregious, but you know what? Whatever. Hey, are there any more fun games coming out soon? I feel like every time I ask this question, someone brings up a new game. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? We already talked about that. Texas Chainsaw! Yes! Yes! We should watch a trailer for that. Yeah, I bought the game. I bought the game. I'm gonna play it with Scorpy. These are all reviews. It's a trailer. So I didn't play. These are there any? So I didn't play in the beta. I didn't get in. I didn't even know it was happening, but I did play. It was loud.
You think this is a party? Can't count on no one around here. You're only making it harder on yourselves. That's it. Just a little farther. I have to make it.
So, I think the trailers don't do this game justice. I think we have to watch some gameplay footage. Because the game looks fun. But it's one of those games where, like, you kind of have... Oh, God. Is there anyone who played this game that, like... Hey, wait a minute! Thank you, Scorpy. Well, yeah, like... Oh, I'm blocking his webcam. Hold on.
Holy shit, I'm out. I'm so happy about that. Okay.
Yeah,
I can breathe.
Yeah, like, this game isn't like... This game is, like, not,
I have an unlock tool. Does that mean we could go through one of the gates?
I don't think... I was talking about this with Scorpy, and this game is not trying to compete with Dead by Daylight. I don't think anyone wants to compete with Dead by Daylight. But, it, like... But this game, like, it looks cool.
What the fucking disconnect? Oh, the chickens are a sign that someone walked by. That's okay. I understand that now.
This game looks fun. It looks like it's trying to do something different. I don't think any game is trying to compete with Dead by Daylight. I think Dead by Daylight has a monopoly on that shit.
Was that the chicken?
These are seaweed snacks.
Why is the music scary? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I see Bubba. Oh fuck. Oh no, please don't tell me you saw me. Please don't tell me you see me. Oh my god. No.
But yeah, I think this game could be really fun. So I bought it already. We're gonna play with Scorpy. I don't know if I'm gonna be on stream because I'm busy on Friday, but we'll see.
He knows someone was here. Oh my god, we got away! Did he leave? Yes, he went back inside. Holy fuck. Now I don't know how to get out of this area. How do I get to the other side? There's gotta be like some sort of like entrance.
I think the trailers for this game. I think the trailers for this game don't do it justice. I think here I want to see Scorpy playing Kala.
Basement exit open.
There we go, dead. See the hitchhiker in my face in the camera. All right, so yeah, it's once you, yeah. I wonder how, because I remember at some point, like Leatherface was behind me and just executed me instantly. I wonder if you have to down someone. Rust. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, by Dead by Daylight rules, I got a kill. I'm good. I win. Oh yeah, I have like almost no blood capacity. I should stop my chainsaw. What does that do?
But yeah, one thing that I'm legitimately impressed by is that this game has a lot, like, this game is like very mechanic rich. I think a game like Dead by Daylight, like, which they're not like, I think a lot of games of this genre, they tend to be afraid of mechanics. This game is like, has a lot of mechanics in it. Like, it's trying to do a lot, which might be kind of cool, which is like kind of cool to see. So I'm looking forward to that. I already bought it. Is there any? I feel like there's still new games. Oh, just for shits and giggles, you guys want to see the Dead by Daylight alien thing? Let's see what they got cooking, huh? Pre-rendered. Oh, but the hair, they can't hide that hair though. Alright, we'll watch this, but then I want to watch gameplay, alright? Starfield is gonna come out soon? I forgot. Okay, okay, now. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, friends.
Hold on.
This is an automatic chill. All right, so it's an automatic weapon that they set up. Mind your angles when moving around as a killer.
Hold on. This is too come on. I just want to see raw unfiltered game. Yes. look at this. Look at this. Look. That's all right. You saw the trailer, and this is bro. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. This is someone else's gameplay footage, so I don't want to, like, you know, watch too much of it, because Bloodthirsty Lord, go check him out. But yeah, it's like, come on, man. I don't know, that's the funniest. That's the funniest part of to me, that's just the funniest part of Dead by Daylight, is they can do a pre-rendered trailer that looks like that, and then just, you know, and then it looks like that in game. Have you talked about Baldur's Gate yet? Yeah, I have. Are there Remnant 2? I don't want to talk about Remnant 2. That game has already been out for a little while. Are there any other games that haven't come out yet that are exciting? Every time I keep asking, because every time I ask, someone names a game that I'm like, wow, that game is gonna be crazy, and I can't believe I forgot about it. Mortal Kombat 1, Alan Wake 2. We're gonna talk about Alan Wake 2. We're gonna see more of Alan Wake 2 next week when I co-stream Gamescom. By the way, next week, next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm gonna be co-streaming Gamescom. So Jeff Keighley sent me an email. Jeff Keighley told me about it. Shouts out Jeff Keighley for asking me to co-stream. Armored Core. We already talked about Armored Core. Mortal Kombat 1. Dude, I'm actually excited for... I'm not going to show any of the trailers because I think a lot of people who watched EVO with us already saw all the trailers for it. But dude, I'm not going to lie. If it's like Xbox... If Mortal Kombat 1 is on Xbox Game Pass, I will try it. I know that doesn't say anything too highly of the game, but I will try it because I'm not gonna lie, the game looks funny. I will try some Moron Combat. The game looks funny. The game looks funny. You want to know what convinced me? Reptile convinced me. I want to play Reptile. Reptile looks stupid. I've been playing a lot of good Street Fighter. I've been playing a lot of good fighting games in the form of Street Fighter 6. I want to play. That trailer convinced me. I want to play as Reptile, and I want Striker to be as the assist. You know who Striker is? Striker is the guy with the regular ass gun and taser. He's just a white guy with a gun and a taser. And it's like, okay, you know what? Fine. Fuck it. It looks so funny to me. It just looks so, I don't know. It looks so whack that it wraps back around to being like, you know what? This game's probably hilarious to play. Fuck it. All right, so I guess it seems like the well has run. Um, one of the, I guess we've exhausted improv right now. I my my hands covered in seaweed stuff. God damn it. Fuck. I ate it. I ate it all. I ate it all already. Okay. Think. Fuck. First rule of improv is to say yes. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me anything about. Oh my god. No. God damn it. Ah, fuck. Yeah, stop. Like, don't help. Like, don't tell me anything about improv because improv. Oh god, it's not. First things first, it's not about the audience. God damn it. And you had to do this on the day where I weighed myself and was 150 pounds. God damn it. Nobody say anything in chat. I need to think. Improv. Improv. Fuck. God, this is so hard. Fuck. Fuck. Why'd you put me on the spot like this? Dude, I hate this shit. Man, why are you putting me on the spot like this? This is not what it This is not what improv's about. Fuck. I was in the middle of trying to get all the chili crystals off my fingers. You know how you eat snacks? Like you eat Cheetos or something and you get the powder on your fingers and you lick it off? I was doing that. You can't ask anyone to be funny when they have their finger in their mouth. Everybody knows that. God. God damn it! Why did you... Thank you for the £5. That's $6.37. Wait, is that pounds or euros? I'm stupid. That's British pounds. Okay. Um. Uh. Let me think! Shut up, let me think. Okay, you... Alright, improv is about prep time. You gotta... I gotta think this through. I hate this. I fucking hate this.
Yummy in the tummy.
Next bit, please.
Shut the fuck up. Who was that? David. David with $5. David donated $5. Thank you, but shut up. Okay? They wanted improv and now I have to sit here and think about it. Thank you for the $5. I will use that to buy food so I can stay alive, but also don't tell me what to do, alright? I'm the comedian here.
Yummy in the tummy.
If we keep giving him money, maybe he will think of a bit faster.
Thank you, Reload Lastly, for the $5, but don't pressure me, alright? When was the last... Okay, you guys are... This is becoming a trend. People are going to people are going to shows and pressuring the performer. Alright, when was the last time you went to a comedy show? Okay, when was the last time you went to go see improv and you yelled something at the performer? 0. Okay? When you go see someone doing funny, you gotta be polite and you gotta show respect and you gotta not say anything, especially if it's improv. Alright, didn't anybody tell you that? It's becoming an epidemic of rudeness. Okay, so let me. You want improv, fine, but let me think. Okay. And you especially don't make any weird noises with your mouth. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but that's new. Here's the problem. Seaweed's not funny. And it's all I can think about because it's the last thing I put in my mouth. Someone in chat said crystals. Is that a suggestion? Is that a suggestion? Mods, time them out. Time them out. Thank you. Yeah. No improv is not about suggestions, okay? You guys don't get out of the house enough. That's not no. You guys gotta learn how improv works. Fuck me, dude. Why? I gotta remove the button, man. Why? You've completely derailed it. God damn. Just completely derailed the stream. Oh, God.
Resubscriber.
Detective Defective, thank you for the resub. Please be quiet.
Awa a.
Welcome to the dentist. I see you've been eating seaweeds. What is that anything? God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. That wasn't anything. God. Ah. That wasn't fucking anything. Whatever. That was it.
Yummy in the tummy.
I just got here. When do the jokes start?
Okay. I want to apologize. I think I really went overboard this time. Um, I think as a performer, I really I'll start it from the top. I think as a performer, that was really inappropriate. Fact of the matter is, there's a specific level. Even if you're trying to be funny, and being funny oftentimes is being childish. There is a level of professionalism as expected, and I did not exhibit that today. So I really want to apologize for everybody who tuned in today. I'm really sorry, and I did talk. While I was storming out, I did cause a technical mishap. I apologize for that. I caused the technical mishap, and I think production told me that you know there's I blew out people's eardrums, and I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, I will hurt. I will hope that I really hope that eventually you guys will forgive me and that I can I can learn to be better, and you know, I won't call it my mistake, because you know, this was not something I wasn't aware of. You know, I was aware, and I chose poorly, so I won't call it my mistake, because that would also be very irresponsible of me. I in the future I will choose to be more of the person that I know people who support me think of me as. I will choose to be better, and exhibit the maturity, and exhibit the qualities that I think the people who support me, the maturity that the people who support me expect out of me. So, and unfortunately that concludes the end of today's stream. I'm sorry. Have a good rest of the day.